What's going on, everyone? It's the Mal from the South here, and today we are here to talk about some boxing. In particular, two major fights that are coming up. First off, KSI versus Logan Paul 2. Now, a lot of boxing fans aren't into it. Fuck them. Don't care. I'm a massive fan of KSI. I fucking hate Logan Paul. Mainly for what he did in the Suicide Forest. And also for the fact he's just a bit of a cunt. So, when I first watched the first fight, I definitely agree that Logan won the first two rounds. And I also believe that JJ wasn't training as hard as he could have been for the fight. Like, at all. I think fighters tend to get this a lot. And I'm not saying JJ's got a huge ego. I mean, the guy does have an ego, obviously. But guys like Conor McGregor, when he got to where he was in the UFC, like after he was taking down opponent after opponent after opponent, the guy felt like he was on the top of the world. And then the fight happened with Jose Aldo. Boom. 13 seconds, one left hand. That's all it took. Gone. Suddenly, McGregor's on the top of the world. He's thinking, I run this shit! He's thinking he can do whatever he wants. He can face anyone, at any time, no notice. He's walking in and he's walking through them. And he underestimated his opponent, and that was Nate Diaz. He underestimated Nate Diaz and expected to walk right through him, and he couldn't, and he got caught. And he found himself in the middle of no man's land, dazed and confused. Before you know it, Diaz has wrapped him up like an anaconda, squeezing the life out of him, and he's having to tap for his life. Same thing happened with Khabib Nurmagomedov. I think it's the exact same thing. Conor wasn't ready for him. Conor thought he could just get up, boom, walk straight through Khabib. And I think that's noticeable in the fight. Compare that Conor that faced Khabib to the Conor who faced Eddie Alvarez. He wasn't on his toes. He wasn't bobbing in and out. He wasn't quick with his hands. He came out flat-footed, hands down, just ready to take whatever was thrown at him. And when he couldn't take it, once again, he found himself on his back. And he was fucked. Because he underestimated Khabib and thought he would be able to just walk in, walk through his opponent, get his paycheck, go home, film another Burger King advert. Because the first one went so well. Well done, Conor. Promote your whiskey whilst you're at it too. And I think JJ was in a very similar position. He was able to walk through Joe Weller, no offense to Joe. He just didn't really turn up on the night. I don't doubt that Joe had some ability to him. I don't doubt that if he had shown up on the night, JJ wouldn't have walked through him. But Joe didn't show up. JJ walked through him well and truly. And that led to JJ being, king of the world and called out the Pauls. And I think with Logan Paul, he underestimated him. He thought, the guy only does wrestling, he not that hard of a challenge. Excuse me, I'm the only channel that burps during a video. Professional YouTuber. JJ underestimated Logan. He also didn't know how Logan fought. Like, they had no footage on him at all. Logan's a bigger dude. He's got a longer reach. He could keep JJ away with that jab all day long. And he did. To a point, until it started to change about round 3. JJ started to grasp what was going on. And he started to take control of the fight a lot more. And I think with that, going into the second fight. And I'm just going to say, Logan looked big. Like, yes, in the second press conference, he was clearly wearing his cousin's shirt. Like, his baby cousin's shirt. Motherfucker was in a baby girl. but he's still looking big. Geordie was stood next to the motherfucker, and he's still looking a big boy. So, I don't underestimate that Logan has power. I don't underestimate that Logan's skills have increased and improved massively. I also don't think JJ's underestimating that. And the way JJ's training, and the guys he's got training him. Yes, JJ hasn't been training as long as Logan. Like, he went through his whole bulking stage, but there was reason behind that. And also, despite what Joe says, now, JJ hits hard. He took down Gibb in the sparring video. I'm pretty sure it was Gibb. No, he took down a guy in an early sparring video before the Joe fight. Obviously, he was knocking Joe's head back. There was power behind those punches. And in all honesty, the gloves were a lot more padded. And, you know, his technique wasn't entirely there. I think it is now. I don't think Logan did any damage to JJ in that fight. Logan could throw jabs all day. He could throw hooks, anything. No matter what, JJ wasn't fazed by any of it. However, when JJ hit Logan, Logan was visibly shook from it. I think that's fair to say. By the end of the fight, JJ's strutting back to his corner. Logan's leaning on the ropes. He's tired. He's gassed. He's fucked. And that's because JJ has much better cardio. Like, JJ's got freakish cardio, fam. But also, the body shots that JJ was landing. And when you've got someone in your face and they're hitting you, and you're taking those shots to the body and to the face, and all you can do is hold on to them for dear life, that's tiring. And Logan was fucked. And I think without the head guards and with smaller gloves, JJ would have finished him in that fight. I think JJ was about 30 seconds away from finishing the fight in the first one. So, take away the head guards, give him 10-ounce gloves. I reckon Logan's fucked. So, official prediction, KSI will win round 5. I'm either going a cheeky uppercut, because JJ's got some nasty uppercut, or a liver shot, because that shit will fucking kill, and it will take Logan out, and he'll just crumble to the floor. So, JJ will win round 5. Official prediction. Fight number 2. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. 2. Now, when I watched this first fight, I was up at 4 in the morning. I was tired. I'd been drinking, but I was gassed. Katie Taylor had won earlier that night, so I was gassed. I was ready for AJ to storm in. Few punches. I'd called about a round 4 knockout for AJ. And when AJ knocked Ruiz down, I thought, here we go. That's it. He's got him. Done. Easy work. But then when Ruiz got back up, and he was just swinging for the fences, and AJ wasn't clever. Instead of thinking, okay, this guy's swinging at me, back off, he was like, nah, I'm still going for him. And whilst he's still swinging and not defending himself, he got caught with that punch. And ever since then, that moment in the fight, from there onwards, he was concussed and he was fucked, well and truly. So, you know, there's only so much he could have done from there. I remember him saying to his corner, why do I feel like this? And from that moment on, I was like, nah, he's done. He's done, fam. He's gone. Rematch. AJ looks hungry. In the press conferences, in interviews, the guy looks laser focused. He looks dead-eyed. Like, anytime he looks at Ruiz, he's just like, I'm going to kill this man. This is the man who took my belts, ruined my reputation, ruined my streak. I'm going to fucking do this, man. He's been doing everything he can to train for Ruiz. Even fighting bigger guys. But Ruiz has been very, very clever. And he's trimmed a lot. He has lost a lot of weight, fam. The guy's looking slim. He's looking trim. And with that comes faster hands. And that, for me, is a worry for AJ. I've been umming and ahhing on how to call this fight for a very, very long time. Originally, I had AJ down to win. I thought he'd take the loss on the chin, come back stronger, and absolutely destroy Ruiz. And AJ is one of my favourite boxers of all time. He's the guy who made me want to get into boxing. And I really, really want to back him. I think Ruiz has his number. I think AJ's been training for the Ruiz that beat him the first time, not the Ruiz that he's gonna face the second time. And I think Ruiz has been very clever. He's not been putting anything out there too much. That one picture has come out of him looking slim and looking trim. I reckon he's got it. Andy Ruiz Jr. Possibly by knockout. No, yeah. Think I'm going Andy Ruiz Jr. knockout in the 8th or 9th round. AJ will have to weather an early storm. He'll take a bit of a back pedal in the mid rounds, and then Ruiz will come back. And he'll hit hard and he'll hit fast. I want AJ to prove me wrong more than anything. I hope he does. Really, really hope he fucking does. I'm going to be doing reactions for both fights. And there may be even a cheeky podcast coming along with a good friend of mine. So, look forward to that. And until then, I'm gone. I'm out. Peace!